Find a comfortable posture. If possible, lie flat with your head supported. But if that isn't an option, sitting upright or reclining will be fine. We are going to use breath and visualization to bring balance to the body's subtle energy system. You might feel your eyelids growing heavy, falling closed on their own. If so, let them settle and remain closed for the remainder of this session. Allow the breathing to be natural. However it flows is just fine. Begin by imagining a grounding stream of white light entering the body through the root chakra at the base of the spine. Visualize and even feel this energy spiraling through the torso, encountering and dissolving any barriers or energies that feel stuck. The light rises higher until it gathers in the heart center. Here it curls and flows, imparting body and mind with a sense of profound safety and security. All appearances are welcome because they are all perfect as they are. All is as it should be. It is safe to let go. When you are ready, on an exhalation, feel this calm energy radiating out from the heart equally from both the front and back of the body. Inhale this stabilizing light back into the heart center. Invite it into the chest, where it can soothe and nurture. It is safe for you to love. And it is safe for you to be loved. Feel the truth of this dissolve any barriers that have been maintained as a protection from being hurt. It is safe to feel. In a moment, on an exhalation, send this energy of security up through the spine to the crown chakra, feeling it dissolve any obstructions that are based on fear or worry before it streams out from the top of the head. Allow the energy to come back down into the crown on the next inhalation, and watch it flow into the heart center, where the energy gathers, generating a feeling of warmth and unconditional love. Love does not need a cause or an object for it to be directed to. It is safe to give love. Release this unconditional love out into the world on the next exhalation. Now welcome the return of this loving warmth back into the heart chakra. The world has received it, added to it from its boundless storehouse, and sent it flowing back to you. It is safe to receive love. Feel how pleasantly this loving energy fills the body. And then visualize the energy gracefully flowing back down through the torso until it exits the root chakra on an exhalation. On a slow inhalation, imagine this bright, grounding light entering the root chakra, spiraling up the spine to the heart center, reinforcing your connection to the earth and all of its inhabitants. You are safe and secure because you are connected to everything in every imaginable direction. You are nourished and supported by the environment in which you live, and the environment is nourished and supported by your presence within it. When you exhale, feel this embodied, loving energy radiating from the heart out to all sides. Relax and bask in this connected, loving energy for a moment. Now, feel a flow of inspired energy coming in through the second chakra, just below the navel. Visualize it rising through the torso, again dissolving any obstructions while mobilizing stuck energy. Feel it also bringing with it a vibrant creativity. All of this creation is its play. The energy gathers in the heart center. Feel this energy warm the body, reminding you that you are here. You exist right now. Feel gratitude rising for this opportunity to be. And now radiate this grateful warmth out from the chest with an easy exhalation. inhale this light of existence back into the heart center. Welcome it into the chest where it brings balance to your emotional state. It calms any turbulence and invigorates what is sluggish. You have a right to exist. You matter. You matter without conditions. Regardless of action or belief, your existence is necessary. Your existence is making new worlds spring to life. Without you, literally everything would be different. This is happening now only because you are here. Feel this inspiration and creativity rise, a soothing life energy washing up through the spine and then out of the crown chakra on an exhalation. Invite the energy down into the crown and back into the heart center where it can continue to open, heal, and enliven the heart. You might feel a flush of pleasure swelling through you. This is the pleasure of being. This is the pleasure of existence without conditions or expectations. The peace of simply moving with the flow of unbounded creativity. It is safe to surrender to that flow. When you are ready, send this pleasure back out into the world in all directions on a glorious exhalation. Inhale this life energy, this energy of non-conceptual creation, into the heart center, feeling it swirl and glow. It brings with it the understanding that it is okay to feel all emotions. It is okay to feel pleasure. It is okay to feel pain. They are all expressions of life so they are all welcome. Underneath the labels of pleasure and pain, they are only this vibrating life energy. It is always okay to experience, and it is always okay to be. That is why you are here. It is safe to embrace the rare spectacle of human life in all its facets. Now visualize this energy flowing back down through the body until it exits the second chakra on an exhalation, returning to its source. Breathe the energy of conviction into the third chakra at the solar plexus. Feel the strength it imparts as it makes the short trip up into the heart center. Here it strengthens and emboldens your compassion. It strengthens and emboldens your ability to give and receive love. Feel your open receptivity of this benevolent power. The body shimmers with this light of pure being. Allow this energized love to radiate out all sides of the chest on an exhalation. When you're ready, inhale this potent, willful energy back into the heart center. It fills and heals the heart, showing you that you need not respond to fear with anger. Fear is not an enemy, but a protector. Welcome it. Hear it. Feel it. Allow it to drift through like a good friend who only passes into town for a short time before moving on. Feel as the energy continues cleansing its way up through the spine and out of the crown chakra on the exhalation. Inhale, allowing the energy to descend into the crown and down into the heart center, where it continues to empower the necessary, healthy sense of self. The you who can distinguish boundaries from mere preferences. The you who can live without falling into the extremes of craving and aversion, or of deprivation and asceticism. This energy keeps self and no self in harmony. It keeps power and compassion in balance. You can, at the same time, be both vulnerable and safe. When you are ready, exhale this balancing energy back out in all directions for it to help heal the rest of the world in need of its harmonizing power. Inhale this revitalized healing energy back into the heart, feeling it reach and strengthen every region where it is needed, leaving you filled with a calm confidence. You can make decisions and meet your needs without force or hesitation. But this energy brings with it an inner wisdom, which easily determines a need from a want. Keeping the ego working in harmony for the benefit of the whole and not just for itself. Now visualize this balanced energy flowing back out of the solar plexus on the exhalation. Feel that the universe is sending you love from every corner of its being, and this energy is entering the body directly through the heart center. The energy gathers and fills the space, opening anything which still feels cut off or blocked. They are healed, and when these parts are healed, they are able to dissolve back into the whole. The whole body can begin to open into the spacious. This universal loving energy heals anything that creates the illusion of separation. There never was separation, but you need to feel safe before you can allow that truth to settle and become real. Feel that safety pulsate through the body and mind. When you are ready, send this bountiful peace freely out from the chest and back to join with its source. Inhale this light of grace into the heart, feeling a sense of love and compassion grow by the second. Its source is boundless, so your receptivity to it can also be boundless. It is here to wash in and out, giving and receiving, until it has eroded even those distinctions. Feelings of self-forgiveness and empathy for others in your life might arise. You must first heal your perceived divisions for that full acceptance of non-dual unity to be felt. And you must be willing to love all unconditionally. This includes others, regardless of their actions or beliefs, as well as those things which you consider to be your most embarrassing or unforgivable weaknesses. The love flowing to you from all corners of the universe does not discriminate, and it does not judge. Feel as this compassionate energy slowly winds its way up the spine, enlivening and healing everything it touches, before flowing blissfully out of the crown to infuse the whole cosmos with its transformative power. Welcome this blissful energy down into the crown chakra, through the head and throat, and back into the heart center, where the energy gathers and continues healing all misunderstandings. All divisions of prejudice, all judgments and biases. This love is equally available to everyone. Understand deeply that you deserve this love. And that everyone is deserving of this love too. It is okay for you to accept it. And it is okay for you to spread it to others. This love cannot be earned. It can only be received. Let it in and allow it to flow back out to all beings without condition, with a generous, benevolent exhalation. Once more, inhale this comforting, warm, and loving energy into the heart center. It is always here and can be accessed at any time. Bask in its glow. Now feel it flow down the body, bringing complete acceptance and comfort to any parts that need to be touched by its compassionate embrace. There are no parts, or emotions, or thoughts, or actions which can be exempt from feeling this loving embrace. All are welcomed and held. When you are ready, allow it to wash through the root chakra on an exhalation. See and feel this clean, loving light entering the root chakra, spiraling up to the heart center. Here it collects and expands, radiating past the chest, filling every atom of the body with so much compassionate love that it spills through the boundaries of the skin, out into the surrounding space, carried on the wave of your breath. In this flowing of love pouring into love, you can feel that there never was a boundary to begin with. There is only this living exchange of love with love, heart with heart, energy with energy. Everyone is being nourished, held, and healed by this inseparable flow of loving wisdom. Feel this movement like ocean waves washing over each other, integrating, assimilating, and becoming indistinguishable. Feel the energy of clear communication entering in through the fifth chakra of the throat. Feel how it removes any blockages it encounters on the way to the heart center. Blockages that hinder self-expression. The energy gathers here in the chest, supporting the ability to say what needs to be said in a kind, compassionate way. The voice is a tool of the universe to create and heal. it should be treated with this sort of respect. When you exhale, feel an unburdened energy radiating out from the chest in all directions. Your voice flows this freely. Again, fill the heart center with the light of expression. This energy helps you to speak clearly and calmly in any situation, and make sure that the words spoken are always for the highest good. The voice should always be used wisely because it is capable of causing great destruction. Sometimes tiny sound waves create huge ripples that flow throughout the world. Just as love knows no limit to its reach, your words know no limitations on their effects. On an exhalation, send this powerful energy of change up through the spine and out through the crown, where it takes with it any obscurations or barriers that create hesitation about kind and loving expression. Trust in the inherent wisdom which resides underneath the conditioned struggles of the ego, with its self-protective mechanisms of fear and division. Inhale this bright light down into the crown, releasing the conflicted bindings of the mind as it passes through the head and throat until it reaches the heart center. Feel it supporting your confidence in speaking at the right time, when your words will have the best possible outcome. This intuition is what guides the tool of speech, not the egoic mind. When the words are most effective, they arise spontaneously and without contrivance. It is safe to offer help, and it is safe to ask for needs to be met when it is coming from this place of authenticity. Remember, a need is not a want. Just as the sun does not merely warm your skin. On the next exhalation, feel how easily authentic expression flows out as the energy is released from the heart center. Lastly, Inhale the light back into the heart chakra, feeling the energy grow and pulsate. This loving energy of expression will help you to speak the truth as you see it in the moment when it is most needed, tempered by the wisdom that it is always only your truth and not universal. You cannot know anything for certain, so you need not speak frivolously or out of misunderstandings or false beliefs. It is not your place to convince or indoctrinate others. The wisdom of this energy helps to discern when it is useful to speak and when it is merely a way of self-soothing, of making yourself feel vindicated or more important, or pacified by having acted regardless of its outcome, or justified in your belief of conceptual half-truths. You can let all of that go. Speech is not personal. Speech is a force for incredible change in the world, so it must be used wisely and sparingly. Now visualize this energy flowing up and out through the throat, leaving you able to easily express yourself, infused with the wisdom of conveying only those things that are helpful, timely, kind, and true. Next, visualize the bright energy of intuition flowing in through the third eye, just above the brow. Inhale it down into the heart center, where it collects, infusing the body with a wise calm. There is a joy, a relief, and a connection that arises with this energy. You are in touch with a deeper wisdom than that which can be fabricated by the mind with its limited learning. This is your intuition, and it is not personal. Trust this source of guidance. Feel the empowerment of having this wisdom guiding your actions. And then release all feelings of personal doership and of ownership of this wisdom on the next exhalation. Welcome this powerful light of clear seeing into the heart center with an easy inhalation. It fills the chest with a profound understanding and boundless creativity. You can trust your intuition only when the conscious mind, with all of its beliefs and judgments, has stepped aside. Otherwise, you can easily be fooled into mistaking the ego's desires for this impersonal guidance. Feel this energy traveling up through the spine, bringing light and insight of clear discernment to the speech and to the mind before flowing out from the top of the head, where this understanding can be shared with everyone who needs it. Invite the energy to flow back into the crown, past the third eye, where it clears any obscurations that keep you seeing through a lens of delusion. And down into the heart center, where it can collect and soothe. It supports your ability to see any situation from multiple angles. It allows you to understand the deeper essence, the one which exists below the ego's conceptualizations and assumptions about it. You cannot take anything that the mind says for granted. The body knows better. Allow this energy to enhance your perception of bodily cues, alerting you to things the conscious mind has not noticed. Feel into the openings and contractions of a body who knows its needs and can communicate them clearly, as long as there is awareness of how it expresses them. It often speaks through sensations rather than words. Feel this energy opening your sensitivity to these important sensations and your ability to discern them from basic emotions and lingering traces of traumas not yet integrated. Take another moment to enjoy the depth of this connection before releasing the energy back out through the chest with the next exhalation. Inhale this intuitive energy back into the heart center, feeling it gather. One of this energy's greatest gifts is that it provides you with a lasting ability to see and know what is real, instead of what is merely your projection. as long as you are interacting with the world through the ego structure, reacting to concepts and assumptions, rather than the bare sensory appearances of this ever-changing existence, then you are caught in the illusion of form. When you free yourself from that and attach yourself to the concept of emptiness and impermanence, then you are caught in the illusion of the formless. Only by clinging to neither and allowing what is seen to be unnameable and what is felt to be unnameable and all other sensory phenomena to be and to remain unnameable can there be action freed from the conditioning of the mind. Visualize this bright energy circling back up through the head, dissolving with it any lingering obstructions, and exiting at the third eye, where it shines clearly, illuminating the world free from concepts or beliefs. Finally, feel the bright light of boundless wisdom entering the top of the head. And flowing easily down into the heart, where it dissolves and carries away any barriers to being fully present, fully open, and fully wise. This wisdom is not personal. This wisdom clears out every cobweb of delusion, including all vestiges of what you have mistakenly taken yourself to be. Be calm. Welcome it. It is here to heal and bring light to the darkness. Allow it to work its magic. Feel it glow, infusing every cell. When you exhale, this purified energy expands out in all directions, once more dissolving the lingering belief of cell and space being in any way different from each other. Invite this wise energy into the heart center with the natural arising of an inhalation. Allow it to fill the chest, transmuting confusion into clarity. It knows no bounds because it brings with it the highest wisdom that there is nothing to know. This process of awakening will not provide you with all of the answers. It will merely remove the questions. And that is much more transformative. When you are ready, let this energy wash back down through the torso, where it encounters and dissolves any lingering traumas, any mistaken beliefs about self or world. It dissolves and removes the remnants of anything which is no longer of service to your highest good. You can let everything go. There is nothing left to hold on to. With a cleansing exhalation, let it all flow free from the root chakra, where it takes with it any last barriers to enlightenment. With a calm and centered breath, welcome the energy back in through the root and up into the heart. Feeling it cleanse, revitalize, and purify the space, which is now completely empty and completely full. There are no contradictions left. Feel this energy fully enlightening and enlivening the heart center, which is no longer separate or discernible from any other aspect of this boundless, beginningless, and endless space. Any parts which could have been once mistaken as separate have now dissolved into one seamless, unified whole. All that is left is a boundless, radiant clarity flowing in all directions. There is nowhere for it to expand to, and no distinct breath on which it could move. If an inhalation appears, it appears. If an exhalation disappears, it disappears. There is nothing more to be said. There is nothing more to be known. There is nothing more to be. This totality of undivided experience is absolutely perfect. A breath is not separate from a body. A body is not separate from the light of pure existence. The light of pure existence is not the light of pure existence. There is only stillness. Quietness. Calm. you may remain here for as long as you would like, basking in this open flow of loving energy. Your awakening benefits the entire world, so thank you for choosing this path. Until next time, happy inquiring and content living.